Okay, hi, I'm Sachetti from Dauntless BJJ here in Delaware. And today we're going to be going over the lasso guard, okay? Now the lasso guard is just a colorful name for a wrapping of the leg around the arm and neck, okay? Alright, so let's show you how it works. So we're over here, and you're in your regular guard. As you're in the guard, and the person begins to move and put pressure with either of his arms, if his hand starts to get near or past your sternum, you have very good access to this. What you're going to do is you're going to seize the arm. As you seize the arm, you're going to turn your hip and you're going to lasso the leg right around there, okay? As it comes into the neck, I can put a little pressure with my shin into there. It's not going to tap him, but it's going to be uncomfortable. And then he's going to want to get that shin out of his throat. So he takes that hand, he starts to push down to get out of it. I'm going to come over to here and catch that with this foot, then release the arm and grab the head and get the shin choke. By pulling down, get the shin choke. If I'm holding the arm and he's aware of that shin choke and he kind of keeps his head up and I don't quite feel it happening, I also have the arm lock. Yes, right here, if you simply arc your hip, you have the arm lock. So again, you're rolling back and forth. It doesn't matter what side you go to. You're going to seize the arm, you're going to turn your hip, you're going to come around his head and simply lock your foot right in there, okay? If he stays there and he doesn't come down at all, I'll simply come into here and arm lock him. If he begins to put pressure forward on me to try to fight this, I'll release this and I'll get him in the shin choke. Now, that's the reaction of less trained people. But someone who's a little more skilled is going to try to get posture and not give you the arm or the choke to get out of it. Let's back up a little, please. So, what will happen then, you're in your normal guard, you're moving, you grab the arm, you throw the foot over. As soon as you throw the foot over, he takes his hand and he tries to get posture. He doesn't want my leg coming around there. He's aware of all those things. So he's got a good solid posture. He starts pushing and he wants this hand out of there. As he tries to pull that out, if I let it go, I take this one and catch him here. Notice this arm lock. The foot's already in place. What you want to do is keep his elbow above your hip and then turn your hip sideways. Now this is a very tight arm lock, be careful. From here, just a little arc, and it goes. Let's look at that again. So you're here, you're in your normal guard game, you're moving around, the hand presents itself, you grab a hold of it, you come across, but right away he goes into posture. So he pushes on your hip. As he pushes on the hip, you make a real solid attempt to grab him forward, right? And then he wants this out of there. He's focused on this. So he tries to pull this out, you take this one, and you come into there. Okay? Don't push the arm, man. Just leave it normal. So from here, what happens here, I go to this, I try to do this, okay? And as I'm trying to get this, he doesn't want my leg to get in there. He knows that this leg can cause bad things for him. So he's going to be pulling this one as he sits and tries to pull this arm out. When it goes, I'm going to grab this one and throw this over the head and arc my hip. Don't move your head, just relax. So from here, you move sideways, you go around. See, you catch in there. He makes posture. You give a good attempt on this one. Try to pull it down. He fights that, release that, and catch this. So that's your basic lasso guard. Okay, try that sequence. We'll do more later. Thanks.